If you're trying to understand the game, you gotta understand it's not about one thing or two things. It's about three things in particular. The first thing is non-particularity. You understand. The second thing is particularity. And the third thing is the reconciliation of paradox. After which I can go on and name an infinite amount of objects, and that would be alright, because that's what it's about. That's what this game is about. If you want to be in this game, you gotta better start understanding surprises and shit. Because things are not gonna be straight, things are not gonna be smooth, things gonna be round. And when you think they're round, they're gonna turn out to be straight. And when you decide to walk that straight line, you're gonna fall off the round edge. And when you think you're falling down, you realize you've been stuck all along. That's just the nature of this game. So don't get yourself too hot and bothered now. Just think of yourself as a flower. Think of yourself maybe as a red flower. And just as you start understanding the nature of your existence, just as you know how to use your red floweriness, you start to realize, hold on, I'm wilting. I'm wilting, man. I'm wilting real bad. And you realize not only am I wilting, but I'm also fucking yellow all of a sudden. And it's not even like a pretty yellow. It's like a dull yellow, you know? And I mean, you can decide to see the dullness in that yellow, or you can decide to see it as closer to white, closer to light. Closer to what might have been if you hadn't been stuck in this shithole, you know what I'm saying? So, it's really up to you how you want to think about the game and whether you want to play it in the first place. No, that ain't in your control. Oh no, oh no, oh no. You were born. You did not decide that. You were just born, thrown into existence, without any warnings, without any notices of what's gonna happen. And then you just ended up here, suckling at your mother's teat, not knowing what the fuck to do. Except maybe cry, take a shit every once in a while, eat a little bit of food when it's shoved into your mouth. Well, you know, it ain't so bad after all. 23 years and going. I'm starting to realize how I make a part of this game, you know what I mean? I mean, I am the motherfucking game, you know, the game is just in your minds, ladies and gentlemen, and all the beautiful people between those two giant polar extremes that we've formed and normalized over time. But that's all right. That's all good. You know, we're getting there. We're getting there. I can feel it in my heart, and more importantly, I can feel it in my gut. I can feel it in my motherfucking gut. And that's what's important, ladies and gents and everything in between, trans gents and trans ladies. I have one very simple thing to say to you all today. It's this. When it starts to feel like everything's fading, just try to close your eyes. Feel your breath. Just remind yourself of the miracle that you are. It's not a coincidence, it's not an accident. Maybe it is. It's a beautiful coincidence if it is one. I mean, you were born. What does that mean? From nothingness into becoming a moving object, an agent of one's own motion. Come on now, ladies and gents, and everything in between and outside and underneath and over and above. That's something special. That is, we're like little piece of ginger. Little piece of ginger. All you gotta do is find yourself the right place to put yourself in. Do you want to be part of today's morning chai? Or do you want to be part of today's afternoon lunch? That's just something you gotta decide. But once you know what that is, you know when to shut the fuck up. So I know when to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. And y'all have a good day right there, right? You have a good fucking day. Have a good fucking day, man. Don't let all this shit get to you so much, man. It's easier said than done. I'm saying this right now, but I'm gonna be in a full-on crisis like 12 hours from now. You know what I'm saying? But it's alright, you know? You just keep going, man. You just keep putting on that smile, putting on that face, putting on that mask, that worldly mask. Yeah, I'm a part of the world. Yeah, I don't feel isolated. Yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm having a good time as well. Yeah, I feel like I'm a part of this motherfucking generation or whatever is going on. Yeah, I know what it means when people say like shit like, hey man, this lit, you know, yeah, I know what all that shit's about. I fucking love Kendrick Lamar and shit. Oh, yeah, so I understand. I'm getting a little bit of a hint of what the fuck is going on, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to, I don't know, finally I'm getting somewhere with all this shit, but, you know, anyway. Time to let the old brain rest for a while and just caress the cosmic hair. Take care. Love to you all, and I hope that your lives are fulfilled and your day is full of fucking love and happiness, motherfuckers. And if it's not, don't worry about it. You know, whatever it's full of, just sadness or misery or darkness, just know that that's part of this motherfucking game, and that you ain't separate from the game. It ain't something that's happened to you. You are the motherfucking game. You're creating this. Your mind is the vessel that is creating all of this nonsense now. Things are happening. It's your mind that's condensing into neat little categories. I'm trying to understand what the fuck was going on. You're trying to put a definition on that bitch. And when you put a definition on that motherfucking bitch, what end up happening is that you start forming ideas that are unshakable. Those ideas are bad, because when a new idea pops along, your brain says, fuck no, man. I know what the fuck I know, and I want to keep knowing what I know, you know? So that's not good. That is not good. Just trust me on that. That is not good at all for nobody, you know? So, man, just understand that. This life is a giant projection of your mind. You know, it's just a mindscape. Once you understand that, you'll know not to take it too seriously, but at the same time, you'll know what to take it more seriously than you've ever taken it before. And that's what's important, ladies and gents, and everything in between and under the skin, under the nail, above the hair follicles of the mighty Lord of Nature. This is what I'm saying to you today, you know? So I hope you got a little something about something from this, something little something, glutton. And I love you all. I really fucking do. You know, even if I don't know you, just by virtue of our common ancestry, you know, just by virtue of the common genetic code that we have on some motherfucking level, just by virtue of being alive at the same motherfucking time, on the same motherfucking planet. You could have been born like 1 billion light years away from me as a motherfucking speck of dust that can shit grass or whatever the fuck, you know? But you're born here up in this motherfucking bitch, and you can understand what the fuck is coming out of my mouth hole. I'm making sounds and shit. And you know how to decode that motherfucking shit. So let's not take that lightly, shall we now? It's fucking crazy what's going on. We got each other, motherfuckers. So stop fucking bitching about that shit. Alright, much love to y'all. Kick back, lay back, east side, west coast, you know. Alright now. Alright.